Kal Halal Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAWCHAA, QADASH, double honest to GMS who told me this truth. Habakkuk 2 and 2. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. So we have a story from the Daily Mail. More than 1 million British homes will be paid to cut their electricity as National Grid prepares to roll out its emergency scheme for the first time to avoid blackouts amid plunging temperatures. And here's how to sign up, so they're promoting it. So more than 1 million households will be paid to cut back their electricity tonight as part of an emergency scheme to prevent blackouts on one of the coldest days of the year. The National Grid will reward those participating in the demand flexibility service who voluntarily reduce their usage between 5 and 6 p.m, preventing the nation's supply from being overstretched. It is the first time the National Grid has implemented its DFS scheme since it was announced last October. The Times reports as the UK prepares for freezing temperatures this week, in a further sign of the squeeze on supply, the grid is preparing to use its backup coal plants. So it says most of the UK's energy suppliers have signed up to the demand flexibility scheme that will pay families £100 to keep it off. This does not mean electricity supplies are at risk and people should not be worried. These are precautionary measures to maintain the buffer of spare capacity we need. It comes as temperatures plunged to -8 Celsius overnight, and freezing fog is set to remain into next week amid a yellow weather warning as parts of the UK woke to bitter frost. 26 of the UK's energy suppliers are taking part in the DFS scheme, including British Gas, E.ON, Octopus Electricity, EDF. The project sees households who have signed up earn around £3 per kilowatt per hour for every unit they save by keeping their electricity switched off during peak times. So it's got a chart there which kind of shows peak power off, how families could save. So the typical overnight temperature in England in January is around 2 Celsius, but this fell to as low as -8 Celsius overnight. It in turn means the freezing fog will take longer to clear, with warnings to motorists likely to remain in place. So the energy crisis rearing its head. Soon enough, it won't be a choice of whether you can voluntarily not use your energy during those peak times. Next they'll just do it themselves, and you'll just have to deal with it. Shalom.